Hey, what's happening, LinkedIn? So in this video, I'm going to be going over the State of Influence report here on LinkedIn. This is the first of this kind, so make sure you guys stay tuned because we're going to be talking about Jackie Hermes reaching 20,000 followers. We're going to be talking about Quentin Allums and his Heineken 0.0 beer sponsorship in his 4-day work week, as well as Shay Rowbottom getting reached out to by Grant Cardone's team to do some marketing. So all this we're going to be talking about. On this video, on this live stream, which is actually live to YouTube. It's not actually live to LinkedIn because LinkedIn hasn't given me access to live yet, even though I've applied for it. So anyways, let's jump right into it. The state of it. And by the way, guys, who's writing the script? Because like all these people are from Milwaukee. So can we talk about some other influencers that aren't from Milwaukee? What's that? Okay. We'll talk about Zack, Scriven, and Walker Reynolds, how they secured deals for brand sponsorships for the CSIA conference next week. All right, we could do that. All right, let's jump right into number one. So Jackie Hermes, if you guys have been following her, she's a B2B SaaS marketer, but the thing is she really never talks about B2B SaaS marketing, always talking about influence, leadership, growing a company, just really being a leader. And it's proven to pay off for her because not only has her business grown tremendously, but also her follower count has as well. And if you notice, since 4 days ago, she's actually up almost to 22,000 followers, which is kind of funny because you never hear someone say, yeah guys, I've reached 1,000 followers, and then they bump up to 2,000. But you see 20,000 and going up 1,000 or two, no problem all the time, which is, it's an interesting concept because, once you get up in followers, it's all relative, right? Look at Bridget or, who's that other Oleg guy? I mean, they'll post about reaching 1 million followers and they're at 1.1 the next day, gaining 100,000 followers overnight. So that's what's cool about being an influencer. Nothing wrong with that. Congratulations, Jackie. Keep crushing it. Let's see what she said here. I thought if I created video for 3 to 6 months, made a few good connections, maybe earned a client or two, I would have met my goal, and she seems to have crushed that. Jackie, keep going, awesome for you. Next up on the list, we have Quentin Allums, who is one of the original LinkedIn influencers, and it's just really exciting. I wanted to share this with you guys because this marks a huge pivoting point for LinkedIn, that a huge brand, Heineken, is sponsoring not just a regular product, but a new product. I've never seen this Heineken non-alcoholic beer before, 0.0%. And he clearly says this is an ad. So he's getting paid to do this. This is what I've been telling you guys. I've been telling you guys that the circus is coming to town. LinkedIn influence is a new thing. I mean, look at my hat, you guys, okay? I don't make these hats for nothing, okay? This is happening. Like, this is real. This is big dollars right here. And this is awesome. And look at that cute dog too. Quentin, awesome for you, man. I hope that this campaign goes well. I hope that they continue it. Heineken company, thank you for, injecting some love into the LinkedIn platform, the LinkedIn community. We need more of that love, and we need more of that 0.0%. But the whole concept behind this post was that he created Fridays for creative days, so they're kind of implementing a 4-day work week. So you can actually have a beer on Friday, but you see, it won't dull your senses for the rest of the night. He had basketball in the evening and then also had personal consulting. So being an entrepreneur like Quentin, can't really be drinking a high, a percentage IPA like I like, but you got to be having that 0.0 Heineken so you can stay sharp the rest of the day. Maybe that's why Quentin has a company of 12 plus people and just crushing it, is because he's very serious about the deals. I love my IPAs, so I'm going to stick with those, but I might try that Heineken just because I like that they're sponsoring LinkedIn. Moving on here to number 3 on the list, we have, let's see, Shay Rowbottom. So I just love this video. So basically, if you guys haven't seen, Shay had a viral post that went over 700,000 views. Things sales guys say. Let's see if I can actually pause this music here, see if we can play this.
Hello.
Hi, is this Jack?
Speaking.
Hi, Jack. Shay here with Rowbottom Marketing. I'm wondering if you have just 5 minutes for me to run something by you. I think this would really interest you.
I'm sorry, I'm really busy right now. Just call back later.
Oh, totally. 5 seconds. 5 seconds?
Sure. Okay, fine. I have 5 seconds.
This is too funny.
Awesome. Great. All right. Here we go. Have you heard enough to make a decision?
So now it kind of cuts to another video where it's like, and they're kind of doing things sales guys say. Watch this.
Dude, how'd you do at GrowthCon?
Dude, we smashed our 10x targets.
Did you? That's awesome,
we did,
man.
Oh, did you see Shay Rowbottom's new video on LinkedIn?
Is that video you sent me?
Yeah, that's the one. But dude, hearing her new one, I think I need to give her a call. Looks like she needs a coaching session.
Give her a call.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hello.
Is this the famous Shay Rowbottom?
Yes, it is.
The famous
Hey Shay, this
Rowbottom.
is Daniel, Grant Cardone's top coach with Be Obsessed Coaching.
Hi, Daniel.
Hey Shay, we've been following you on LinkedIn. You're tearing it up.
Thank you.
We saw your last video though. Looks like you could use some help with closing and objection handling. We wanted to hook you up with a free coaching session.
Sounds good. Can we do it right now?
Let's go, let's 10x.
Bitch better have my money. Y'all should know me
Be
well.
Obsessed Coaching. Okay, so for those of you guys that are not following there, here's what happened. Shay has been absolutely crushing it on LinkedIn, getting tens of thousands of views on every video, hundreds of thousands on viral ones. So brands are reaching out to her to actually work with like this Be Obsessed, coaching. Grant's, you heard him say Grant's top coach for Be Obsessed Coaching. They're paying Shay. It sounds like they're also getting her free training, but I'm willing to bet that they're also paying her to do this marketing for this platform because she's worth it. She's one of the few people out there actually offering this as a service. Her videos are hilarious. I loved how they also kind of incorporated that little bro talk, like, oh yeah, man, crushed my 10x goals. So anyways, congratulations, Shay. When you quit Margot Media back in December and moved down to Florida to be an official influencer, and you're posting pictures on the beach, and you're like, number one rule of entrepreneurship, you got to be sexy. It's funny, you're totally just crushing LinkedIn, and you're also just crushing what we think about entrepreneurship, and you're just hilarious. And so I can't wait to see the video with you and Grant Cardone. So anyways, so that's just pretty much filling you guys in with really what's happening. And then last but not least, I'll do a little recap of this document I posted yesterday. So I posted this about how not to get my attention. And I think it got like 20,000 views. It went pretty popular. But so I read this message here. It said, Zach, glad to connect. To cut to the chase, I'm a national advisor of healthcare plans for 27 years. Yada, yada, yada. Biggest ideal I see is most individuals believe great affordable coverage is unobtainable. That's false. Let's set up a call and figure out your needs. So this message did not get a response from me. It's not that it was necessarily that offensive. It was not actually bad in terms of LinkedIn cold emails. If I was looking for health insurance, that might actually get a response from me. Some of you guys were quick to jump in the comments, like Justin Rowe had said. To be fair, the message wasn't bad. And the second one was an ego stroke. So let's get into the second one. So this one actually got a response from me. What's up, Zach? Thanks for the connection. I seem to be seeing you all over the place here on LinkedIn. Thank you. Engagement obviously pays off. Oh, let's play the music. Engagement obviously pays off. Free attention around here. I was wondering if you'd be willing to chat on the phone for 5 to 10 minutes just so I could introduce myself and ask you a few questions about how the past year has been for you. I'm really close to leaving my job and going all in on my business. That's something that I did. Nothing weird or sales here, just looking to meet you and see what's up. Yeah, no problem. Give me a call today. Here's my number. Thank you for reaching out, my friend. So that's pretty much that right there. And I just wanted to share that because a lot of you guys jumped in the comments and said, yes, you agreed. Some of you were quick to defend the cold email approach, which I can understand. Like, I understand that works. My whole message is, though, that, how many, 5, 10 people does he have to message before he gets one response? Maybe he messages 3 people, but spends more time researching them to figure out if they actually need that service. And maybe like say, hey, Zach, I liked your previous video on, the state of LinkedIn influence report. Would you be, I know as an entrepreneur, you might be looking for healthcare insurance, at an affordable price. That's something I do if you're looking for it. See, that changes the game right there, like just that little bit of wording phrasing. It's still even technically a pitch in the first email, but as long as you put value up front, show that you've done your research, I think you're going to show that it pays off. So finally, last but not least, I got to sit down so my influencer hat shows. Yes, you heard right. Rocker, Reynolds, and I have secured not just one, but 3 brand deals for the CSIA conference next week. So we're going to be working with a few companies. One of them's 4.0 Solutions. One of them's TatSoft Factory Studio. Their Ignition, or not Ignition, their .NET SCADA package, MES SCADA. It's really a rapid application development platform with unlimited licensing, web-based. Similar to other platforms you've seen in the marketplace. So that's really cool, as well as 4.0 Solutions, kind of like the overarching just research and education like platform for sharing these products, like TatSoft, like Flow Software, which is another sponsor. So just really showing like what are the best in class products, doing education around that. That's something that I've been involved in helping Walker with. So we're actually we're teaming up forces to actually work with these brands and actually share their message further across multiple channels. So that's kind of something that I'm kind of helping coordinate as well. But I couldn't do it without Walker. So let's pull him up real quick here. Well, let's pull up Intellic's page right here. So Intellic Integration is here's John. Intellic Integration is one of my first clients, and we've been working together for like almost a year now. Why is it locking up now? Okay. And just to show with you guys, this is what their page looks like. We've reached over 2,500 followers, and this is done all by just creating free training videos. So I help them produce these videos. Let's see, I made this too. But anyways, I help them produce these videos, and then Walker, he gets to show up on camera as the expert that he is. He gets to actually share his knowledge and expertise, which then, people click on his profile and they watch our YouTube videos, or they find us on YouTube through SEO. All those tactics that I'm putting into place that really are helping grow his business and helping drive Industry 3.0 to Industry 4.0 and help him serve his mission of bringing manufacturing back to the United States, revitalizing it, making US manufacturers more competitive to build and create middle-class jobs. That's kind of like my number one tip is like, if you guys want to crush in 20 and beyond, it's all about having values. With automation and AI coming into play, you're going to be replaced if you don't have a story or if you don't have a mission. People are going to be wanting to do business with people that have actual values and not just making a profit. So anyways, that concludes this episode of the State of Influence on LinkedIn report. First of its kind. Let me know if you guys like this style, and I potentially could do more. So anyways, peace out, guys. Oh yeah, and LinkedIn, hook it up with that live soon. Be awesome. Peace.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going.